Hi guys, so this is my first ever compost garden box, and I started this compost back in April, I would say April 2020, and in July 2020 I removed it from my compost box, which is over there, and placed it in this garden box here. First I covered it to saying that it was going to break down more, but then after a couple days I noticed squash and tomatoes, they were growing in the compost. So I removed the covering, and I also planted some other stuff. So I planted some onions because I do not have a mesh around here. I don't have a protective, so I'm using the onion as to keep the rabbits away. I planted some potatoes also, and I put some cabbage suckers, I put some pak choy, and I also noticed I have some peppers growing in here. Like, let's get this one right here. So I'm just watching to see what my yield will be when everything is ready for harvesting. But it's growing really well. I didn't add any plant food, any soil, nothing. This is just the compost, and I still think it needs to break down a little more because I have some dry branches and stuff in it, but mostly I would say it's mostly broken down. But things are growing really well in here. Less than 2 weeks I planted these onions, and they're growing really well. So we're just watching, and all these tomato trees, they're just from the seed from my kitchen scraps that I put in the compost bin back from April to July, and that's how I'm getting all these tomato plants. I have close to maybe a dozen. And these potatoes just from store-bought potato that were growing in my cupboard, and I remove them and cut them and dry them and then just put them in the garden, and that's what I have, white potato here. So I'll keep you guys posted as to how this is going well. And this is just from the squash that we use to make our soup. Just putting the squash seed directly with the skin in the compost to break down, and the seeds eventually start to grow, and then I just remove the covering as I said, and I'm watching to see how everything will progress. All right, thank you. Stay tuned, guys. This is my victory garden. It's not my first year garden, but my first year doing such a big garden. So keep you posted. Bye.